A short while ago, you described your motivation for going in the Army. You said you were angry and you were poor.
Right.
And the Army would take care of one of those things. They'd pay you money. It wasn't a whole lot, but it was money. What did it do for being angry?
It didn't. What it did was give me an opportunity to step back from my anger to a certain extent. Okay, at least part of the Army did. I'd say this was in Oklahoma, Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Fort Sill, Oklahoma, was a kind of it was it was an island that kind of gave me a little relief from my anger, and helped me to realize some other parts of my life, my spirituality. I really found my spirituality in Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
Really? How did that come about?
Well, because it was nothing to do a lot, so you spend a lot of times reflecting, on inwardly,
Right.
and I just, I was at it was on a Saturday afternoon. I was a battery clerk, so I had my own room. And I was in my room, and all of a sudden one day I just saw this very, very bright light, and it was the light of Jesus just coming into the room. And I was changed. I couldn't stop crying. I was just constantly crying, and from that point on, although I didn't realize it, although I put it aside, but I keep referring back to that moment, because that's really what changed my life. Fort Sill gave me some quiet time.
Really?
From the streets of Chicago, music, and and I picked up drawing. I started to draw something somewhat in Oklahoma. I was able to eat on a regular basis during the service, send some money back home. So it gave me some real quiet time, and I matured. My maturation process took a qualitative leap.
So in spite of the bad experience you had with your commander.
Yeah, this was after I left Oklahoma, came back.
The earlier part of your military service
Right.
was good for you.
It was good for me.
A good time for you.
Yeah, it helped me mature.
Yeah.
Right. Get my thoughts together.